Welcome back, everybody, to Legoland 5. I built this little pathway. A bunch of little ocelots running around. This is just for King of the Ladder, and I finished it, and I kind of fixed this just a little bit. I might expand the hole a little bit more, but not right now. What we want to work on today is just over this hill into what I think will be fantasy land, which is just pretty much medieval with a little bit more of a theme to it. Now this is a bow game, and the original one was in Legoland 3. I think, yeah, Legoland 3. This is just going to be kind of a copy of that game. And the red thing that you shoot is actually going to be here. That's going to be a wooden button, don't worry about that. I want to make this power into a redstone, or into a something like that. So we're going to have to dig in quite a bit for this. Here's the 3 redstone. And I think I'm just going to make it a 1 in 9 chance. Comparator, and let's actually save redstone by doing that. Dropper. Hopper. Redstone, redstone. And I might just do the torch coming out of the back. Like so. So if we throw our items back in here, and we grab another button. I went caving just before this. That's why my inventory is such a mess. There. Now this is doing the opposite of what we want it to do, so we're gonna have to change that. That's a pretty easy thing to do. You just add a torch. I probably want to add a torch. Oh, you could put it under here, maybe. That was weird. I only grabbed 1 torch, so let's just take this redstone box with us. Oh, that was cool. By doing it this way, we don't have to worry as much about rebuilding it. It's more just being lazy. It resets, and sometimes it'll launch again if it's the non-stackable, and most times it'll stay up. So now we get to do this 9 more times. And I'll go ahead and get that going. Okay, so I got all 3 sets done, at least the randomizer part. I haven't filled in the items yet, but that's something we can do. You want to do all at once because it's kind of annoying to grab the items. But I made it so that all of these torches on the backs of the stone brick all line up. So all we have to do to hook them together is just do that. Which is a really simple solution, I guess. Just like that. And jump down a layer. And it's the same exact way for this layer too. They all line up perfectly. So all we have to do in terms of redstone, is start it at the very bottom, and then the rest will set off automatically. So if we do break that, I guess. You want to make sure to put all of these in the right place. and make sure they all activate at roughly the same time. So much stone, wouldn't mind throwing out just a little bit of it. So we could just do stone brick on these three with redstone running on the back of it all. And if I press this button, you'll hear a lot of dispensers or droppers click. Yeah, you heard it 3 times. That was this set, that middle set, and then the top set. And it looks like that one opened actually. I'm gonna take that button down. I think I have wooden buttons in here, maybe not. I don't, so I'll have to craft a few of those, but I'm not gonna worry about them yet. This we want to put on a regular clock that activates not too quickly. You want to give the players a little bit of time. Here's my staircase. It's kind of janky. But next we need to figure out how exactly we activate those redstone. And I'm going to go up to my little crafting station up here. Make sure there's no mobs around. And so we've got 3 at the bottom, I believe, so that's 4. I need 5 of these to be changed. Luckily I have a... just throw these in there, I don't think. These shulker boxes are really nice. Just because you can be a little bit more forgetful. You don't have to plan everything for hours just to forget one little thing. You can have everything ready to go. Okay, so we need to inset these just because the button needs to be placed. Put that back on. That would be hard to hit. And they're not too hard to hit the way they are now, but they're hard enough so that it's not like easy to hit it every single time. So block here, that there. And before too long you'll note that it's going to be pretty hard to keep track of the player's score because of the other redstone that's nearby. Yeah, go up here. I need to put torches so that we don't get creepered, but now I'm going to scan the entire area. I hate it when that happens, but it's not too bad, really. I can take that. Yeah, I think we're fine. So, like I was about to say, we have to connect all of these up somehow, and keep in mind that the torch is right there. So, and we can't put anything on top of this block. So I think our best bet is to actually put it here. And I'll do a little show thing. Because redstone can't power down like this, we should be fine. See, it's not being powered. And that's what's happening here. If this is powered, that isn't powered. So yeah, we can just run a little wire across here. Which is really kind of finicky to get amongst everything else. But we can just send a line going this way. So I finished this up, and it's not too bad so far. But we need a counter for the top, and well, this is kind of hanging down a little bit. So I was going to show you guys the idea of a counter. Let me get some redstone lamps, and actually I wouldn't mind more glowstone, or I think 9 is all we want for points. So here we've got a counter. It uses 9 stone swords, and every time you press this button, it adds 1 to the counter. So I add 1, but you notice, look, it goes up 2. Okay, that's fine. So we just put 1 every 2 blocks, right? Not exactly. This one went out 2 as well. So I guess I just put that one there. Then we press this again. This one went out just 1. It's like, okay. Well, I don't really... I guess I'll just put that one there. Press it again. Went from here all the way up to there. Press it again. It just went 1, I think. Press it again. Went 2. Press it again. Went 1. So it goes like 2, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 1 or something. I don't know. The pattern is terrible. I'm just saying that. It makes the redstone pretty complicated, and I shouldn't have done that. But we do have a solution, and it's one by that I remember from Etho, everyone's favorite guy. And he did something along the lines of winding it up and around. So we definitely want these 9 to be like that. But the way he did it was... Oh, hey guy. Oh, wow, he had a lot of... Usually I can one-shot him with the axe. Oh, that's kind of annoying. We need to reset this. I've got an idea. Pick up some of that stone I threw out earlier. Here you go. Lever. A little bit faster than a button at least. Oops. And we can just place that here. Now it's fully off, and we can just use the button. So remember, the first one was 2. Hey. This is kind of scary. Try to avoid mobs, I guess. You can see me from all the way up there. That's crazy. Anyways, the first one was 2. And for the second one, which is also 2, he did something like that. So notice it doesn't light that one. And then for the third one, which I believe is just 1, he did something kind of like this. That just lights 1. That one just lights 1. That just lights 1. That just lights 1. Oh, yeah, it's not. The last one's not going to work. And I guess you can just continue extending it, probably. Well, maybe not, because the last one was just a little obnoxious. Oh well. Not as bad as these guys. So really it's just taking 9 and dividing it by 15, because you've got 15 max signal length, and you've got... That should not light, yeah. You've got 9 lamps that you want to light up. So press this. And so all we have to do is just implement this at the top. Oh, pickaxe kill. So I'm going to go ahead and do that and continue fighting these mobs. So now we got that moved up there. I was just going to connect it to the game so that we know when you hit the button, it actually activates the scoreboard. And here's the input line from all of this. And remember, we stacked these on top of each other. If I dig all the way down, they went into that line. Let me go back up here. If you hit any of these three buttons, it sets off this torch chain, which goes all the way up. And I don't have any ender pearls. It also goes up there. You can see the final row. So all we have to do is connect those three to this scoreboard. And I gotta reset it real quick. Just so it's a little easier to test. So yeah, we just take it straight from this torch. I don't even think we need more than 9 dust. Yeah, look at that. And we can save a dust here. Oh, I don't have any. Yeah, just a little bit of stone brick. There we go. So we've got our swords. I use swords because they're cheaper. It's just cobblestone. I value wood more than I value cobblestone. Scoreboard might even be too low, but I'm fine with that, really. It's centered, so you got that. But if I press this once, you see the score light up once, and no matter what button we press, did that go in there? Wow. I press that, score goes up 1. Press this one, score goes up 1, and it's relatively quick. We can't go too much quicker, and like reasonably too much quicker. Press that. I believe that, yeah, that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Just like that. That is cool. And I wonder how hard it is to actually hit them from here. That won't be too easy. The one issue I do think we're going to have is once you hit the button, you can hit it again. So you'll have to remember which ones you hit so far and which ones you haven't hit. But that just might make the game a little more interesting. Let's make some... Well, I'll go fill up the randomized droppers, and I'll be back. So I got these all hooked up, and now we're just going to work on the reset mechanic of the scoreboard. I think we're going to need 2 different circuits. Okay. Could we put them... No, we don't want to do them that way. We're going to do them this way, probably. I have to scoot this back. Turn this into redstone, and we need... In powering these, here's a trick that is really annoying if you don't know about it. You say, hey, I want to power this one. So we've got power going right into it to turn off the signal. And so I'm just pressing a bunch. And nothing happened. Okay, why is that? Well, when this powers it, it also powers this one. So it says, if you really slowed the game down to really, like, extremely slow, it would say, spit this into here. And then at the same tick, it says, spit this into here. So it just goes back and forth, all in the same tick. So you can't even see it. It doesn't even go in there at all. So because of that, we have to take it back just a block. And I think we can just do something like this. So now the game will reset if that's going. Okay, perfect. Dig out a little bit more room. And we want a really cool circuit called a something decay. Might just be comparator decay. I guess we have to power it strangely. Make sure that block stays there. No, I can't put torch there. Put it back here. And the comparator decay just takes a signal and decays it. I mean, it's very simple. And we can't even do that, can we? We need a repeater first going into it. Okay, so that gets rid of that block at least. And just 2 comparators, real simple, just like that. Now the point of this circuit is to make the duration of a signal last a lot longer. So you can see how long that lasted. If you remove one of the blocks by doing, nope, not that, by doing this, it lasts twice as long. And the reason for that is that when it's like this, the way comparators work, they take the signal from behind and keep that signal. It's like a repeater, but you keep the signal instead of resetting it to 15. So the comparator says, at first it says, this is 15. Then it reads it, says, oh, I'm going to put out 15. Then it goes 14. It reads it 14. Goes to 14. 13, reads 13. 13. 12, reads 12. All the way back down to 0. But if you just put a block there, it only does it one side, so it takes twice as long. And I think we're going to need to do that. But all we should need to do now is just make a torch tower, redstone torch tower, and that should reset it. So it's going to make a bunch of noise, and it's going to stop after a little bit. There we go. Stupid torch. Put it there, I guess. So they're all in here now, and I guess that's why it's making so much noise. We are getting so close to finishing at least the functionality part of this minigame. So we've got the... oh, fail. Sure I didn't hit that? There you go, I got a point there. And we also have this button, which I connected up, and it randomizes these. So you got one down there. How did that not hit? Okay, that could have hit. Pretty rusty on this game. That was a hard target to hit. I'm gonna go pick up my arrows. Okay, I got most of them. That sounded like the thing was actually pushed. Oh. This is a big problem, I just realized. Okay. So the way we did it, this is gonna just stay 1 power. You could have hit this thing 10 times. Oh. What? So let's say I hit that, and then I hit this one as well. It's at 4 and it won't go up. The reason for that is that this one's holding the entire system down. Oh, I didn't even think about that. That's kind of scary because I'm pretty much done. And okay. Oh, but I need it per each one. Well, anyways, that's kind of frustrating. I'll figure that out in a bit. But I also hooked up the reset, so you can see the score tick down. Nice. So I'll figure that out, and I'll be back. So I've got all of the little things fixed in this. I had a couple bugs that I overlooked. One of them was that it needed 2-tick pulse, and then the other one was that very obvious mistake that I made. But I think it's ready to play. That was bad. Should have shot a second time. And nothing that time. I think I got that one. Ah. This is really hard. Okay, I'm pretty sure I got that one. No, really? I didn't? That makes me a little sad. Nothing, okay. Coot's on too. Oh, I got that one. Nice. Okay, that's 2. Ah, oh, I got it. Nice. Four. Nice. Undershot it. Missed again. This game's kind of slow, but if it was any faster, then you wouldn't be able to shoot any of them. Okay, I can shoot that one again. Oh, way overshot that one. Darn. Believe that's game. Yeah, so it resets your score. So I got 5. I mean, that's actually a pretty good score. Oh, okay. Put this back in here. Throw those in there. So this is come out to be pretty much like the old one, a little bit harder. The old one I remember being pretty good at, but this one's a bit harder. So we'll texture it, make it look real nice, fit in with the theme and whatnot later. I'll probably just do this off camera, is combine all of this into a game that you actually like pay money to play. And oh, I'll fill in this hole. Also, maybe a prize if you get all the way to number 9. But anyways, guys, I'll see you in the next episode. Have a good day.